Hey everybody, this is Harmonic. My name is EMIRAE, and today I am reacting to Star Wars The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 2, titled Cut and Run. If you haven't already, do all the good YouTube stuff, subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, and check out our socials. Links are in the description. Also, our link to our Patreon page. Go follow us there so that you can stay updated with everything we post on that platform. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode and to many other episodes of The Bad Batch and to episodes of various TV shows, then go over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/CoreHarmonic. I always do a recap of every previous episode of every show. We got to see a Jedi Master that is new to me. This is the first time I've ever seen her. And she also had her student, her Padawan, next to her. That's Jedi Master Depa and her Padawan, Caleb. We got to see a little bit of the infamous yet iconic Order 66. Jedi Master Depa was executed. Her student got away. But the Bad Batch is immune to Order 66. They got themselves caught. That was on purpose. And they got Omega out, which is somebody new that we also got introduced to. We got to see a little bit of Bad Batch simulator action. We also got to see the Kaminoans. If you still remember, we got to see them in Genosha with that awesome fight between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jango Fett. Spoken of fights, we got a nice nod to Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting General Grievous. We also got to see Saw Gerrera. We also got introduced to Lula, which is Wrecker's stuffed animal. We now know that the Bad Batch is going against Tarkin, and they found out that he's evil and that he's working for Palpatine. We got a mention of one of their friends, one of the friends of the Bad Batch. This friend is mentioned as J-19, and also the Clone Wars has ended, but the Civil War has just begun. These are the reaction highlights. One thing that I do need to mention regarding the full uncut reaction is that the picture-in-picture video will not be at the bottom of that reaction. You'll have to connect your copy of the episode with my reaction. To this day, it still blows my mind. We just got our first Patreon. It's insane. I did not expect this to happen so soon. I don't know if I should mention this patron's name, so I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather ask her first, but I'll just say, CK, thank you so much for supporting us. And this is also a thank you to everybody who's gonna support us in the future. With that said, enough jibber jabber. Let's get into this reaction right freaking now. Is this pretty much the first time ever we got to see Grievous's, you can say, face or helmet-like face in the beginning, right after the Lucasfilm sign?
Well, this is a first. Inspecting every corner of the ship.
So they're in hyperspace.
She's curious. I'll give her that. Hunter, she's a child. What are we gonna do with her?
We are coming up on Saleucami.
What's with her?
Moment of wonder.
What is this?
Oh, this is her first time experiencing dirt.
It's amazing.
That's wholesome. That's wholesome. And that thunder makes that feeling sink in of, even though everything is wondrous, it's still the real world out there. It's still scary. It's still terrifying. I like that.
So this friend of yours, what's he doing all the way out here?
Hiding. That's what deserters do.
Wait, is it that, is this the one clone that decided to have a family?
A booby trap.
What do we have here? More clones who have lost their way.
It's been a while, fellas.
I thought it was him. I thought it was him.
Cut
Who is this
and
friend
serve.
of yours? And I was like, okay,
Pleased to meet
couldn't
you.
be him.
Ma'am? Where's Crosshair? It's complicated. You talked to Rex? When? Ali passed through yesterday. Where'd he go? Didn't ask. He was going on about some behavioral implant.
He must mean the inhibitor chip.
The what?
Inhibitor chips. The Kaminoans implanted them in the clones to modify their behavior.
Remember me?
Who are you?
Uncle Wrecker.
Omega.
We never see.
Hey, she's gonna have somebody to play with.
Come with us.
What's the purpose of this?
To have fun? Here, you try.
Huh?
You're supposed to catch it.
Oh.
She's a defective clone, like we are. Not exactly. What do you mean? The Kaminoans don't create without a purpose. You all have one, so what's hers?
True. What's hers? Yeah, that's a good question.
I have to do what's best for them.
True.
I caught it.
Such a good father. That's a cool way of
They started
transporting
seizing
a
ships
ship.
about a week ago. Military ships? All ships. They're tagging them inside that impound lot. Where will you and your family go next? I suppose find a remote piece of land on a distant planet. That's all we really need. That's the key to not being found? You want to know how to disappear? Put being
Oh
a
man, I
soldier
hope they
behind
make
you
it.
and make a new life for yourself.
What do you want?
I need to book passage on the next shuttle out of here.
Those credits won't do you any good without a chain code. New Galactic Policy.
My what?
Your chain code.
Every citizen can exchange their invalid currency for Imperial credits, thanks to the generosity of the new Galactic Empire.
But I have to get on this ship!
Stand down, citizen. Get in line. Get your chain code, and don't make any trouble. It's not just ships. They're registering people.
Did you hear what
too.
they said? Get in line. Yep.
But it's still early. Inside, now. Where's Omega?
She was right behind me.
Got it! Omega! Don't move!
Oh, a creature. Cat-like creature.
The next shuttle leaves in a few hours. Codes or no codes, we need to be on it.
Mom, it's Omega.
Nice shot. She always has been a good shot, hasn't she?
You're safe.
No, she
That's all
didn't
that
know.
matters. Come on. She'll be fine. Tech, you think you can forge some chain codes?
True.
I only learned of them moments ago. But yes, do it. We're getting Cut, Sue, and the kids on that shuttle. I owe you one.
Children will always find ways of getting into trouble. aren't they?
Exactly.
It's what they do. Protecting them is what we
Yep.
do.
And you're right. She's not a soldier. Just give her some time. When you leave Seleucami, I want Omega to go with you. But you're impressed.
Defective clone to
But where are we
defective
gonna
clone.
find the data for these chain codes. And the discs. Already thought of that. That is exactly what I am saying. I guess if they think it's abandoned, it just might work.
It just might work. Yeah.
You did what?
Oh, that Tech and Echo are just planning shit without Hunter knowing.
I think it's a good plan.
Oh no.
So much for
I
simple.
totally forgot about that. Yeah, right. Oh no. No.
What kind of ship is this anyway? Looks like a modified Omicron class attack shuttle. It's a mess. No wonder it was abandoned. Found him. Excellent. In progress. Encryption shouldn't be a problem. Hurry up. We need those chain codes to get them on the shuttle, or we're going to have to blast our way out of here. We can't get caught with these chain codes. We can't get caught at all. What are you talking about? If we get tied up in a blaster fight, we're going to lock down the whole port.
Yes, that's true. Stop making noise, droid. Nice.
I hit the spot. Let me see your identification. I can't risk it. Right, we have to find another way out.
I'm here. And I have the chain codes.
Atta girl.
Tech accidentally made 5 discs instead of 4.
You didn't tell her?
Tell me what?
Keep moving.
You're not going.
They'll give you the life you deserve.
You can handle it, Hunter. You can handle it. I believe in you.
Stay with you.
We're holding up the line.
How are they going to fight their way out of this? Well, they are an army.
You're clear. Going through.
Atta girl. She's not taking no for an answer. Kick him in the face. Oh, okay. Good. What is he lifting? Is he benching? He's just benching the droid.
I know
Well,
I made a
hey,
mistake.
he has to lift those weights
And I have a
to
lot
kick
to
some
learn,
ass.
but you don't have to get rid of
And
me.
for those heavy
I left
explosives.
Camino with you.
If this is
Atta
where
guy.
you want to be,
Atta guy.
then this is where you'll stay.
Papa Hunter. Nice. It is time for this discussion regarding Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 2. Omega being hella curious and hella adorable and experiencing this new world of wonder and seeing dirt for the first time, which is such a beautiful thing, such a wholesome experience. And on top of that, her being able to interact and have fun with other kids, which is pivotal to a child's upbringing. Spoken of kids, we got to see Cut and Sue's kids. We got to see Cut and Sue themselves. At first I thought it was Rex, and then later on, as I started thinking about it, I was like, man, it has to be that clone that decided to have his own life and got himself a girlfriend and made 2 kids. But I don't remember any showing of the Bad Batch interacting with Cut and Sue. So when one of the kids was like, Uncle Wrecker, or Wrecker talking about, do you remember me? I immediately started asking myself if I saw that in Clone Wars. But no, that didn't happen. So there was a scene somewhere, or this is just something that happened off script, where the Bad Batch, Cut and Sue, and the kids interacted with each other. I love that there's this daughter and father relationship going on with Hunter, and that Hunter is learning from Cut and Sue how to actually raise children. Of course, he didn't get the full handbook, but he's getting there one step at a time, especially with him learning that she's not a soldier, she's a kid. She's gonna get into trouble, she's gonna have fun. A lot of times, trouble's gonna find her. It's part of being a child, you know? Cut did mention that him and Sue and the kids are trying to escape to a deserted area on some planet. I wonder which planet he had in mind. I'm glad that they got to pass though, because one of the clones almost realized that he's a clone, but thank goodness that he has those sideburns and it looks a little bit different. A good disguise, good enough to fool a clone. I really want to learn about the Star Wars ships and all the memorabilia and all the things that they have going on that are kind of in the shadows or in the background, and we don't really focus on them, especially the ship, one of the clones called part of the armored Omicron class. Spoken of things that are in the background, we got a mention of the kiosk, and they were trying to copy the data to the blank disk to get those chain codes. And of course, it's the Bad Batch. They are going to let themselves get caught. And as I said before, the banter between Echo and Tech is going to be great, with them disagreeing a lot. So they are a lot of the times probably going to be in disagreement, and I am absolutely here for that. And I do love when shows implement these things of, oh, we're gonna go do this and go do that, and maybe we're gonna let ourselves get caught, but we messed up because somebody else is on the ship and we didn't know it. I love when shows do those kind of things. And spoken a while back regarding everything being wondrous, as I said before, reality sinking in as soon as possible with that thunder hitting and that scene giving you the sense of, okay, this is still real. Like, the world is beautiful, it's a wondrous place. It can be mystical at times, but it's also so dangerous. I've really enjoyed this episode, clearly from the fact that I haven't written a lot and there wasn't a lot to write. This episode felt more like a subplot, for a lack of a better term, but we did get to see J19, and I hope that they reach their destination safely and the kids are okay, the girlfriend or woman or wife or whoever she is of Cut and whoever they are from each other reach the location safely and the Empire doesn't find them. Because we didn't get to see in Clone Wars what actually happened to them at the end, so I hope that they actually make it. But probably a bunch of Star Wars fans already know what happened to them, and hopefully they're not dead. Regarding the next episodes, I would really love to know where Padawan Caleb is, if he's okay, if he's on a path of revenge, on a path of vengeance. Is he going to try to get help? Maybe a few Jedi Masters that still exist, because I did see a snippet of a video recently on YouTube regarding a few Masters still being alive after the execution of Order 66. So maybe he's gonna look for help there. Maybe he meets Ahsoka Tano. I don't know. We also got a mention of Rex. Rex stopped by a while ago. I don't know why he stopped by at Cut. Cut didn't really make that clear. So what is Rex trying to do? What is his mission? Is there something big going on that is going to lead to Rex and Echo seeing each other again? and the Bad Batch helping out in that mission. If this is your first time coming to this channel and you like what you see, then hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we drop a reaction video, reaction highlights, or a full uncut reaction. That's over on our Patreon page in case you want to support us there. I'm also busy with Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the anime shows. I haven't forgotten about those. Those will be coming as soon as possible. I'm really rushing through everything. There's so much to watch. And I got another bit of good news. Remember a while ago I talked about a friend named Stanley? He just mentioned to me, and I just talked to him recently, that he is going to show up. So we're going to start reacting to some shows, maybe some movies together. And of course, Carl and I will be reacting to Raising Dion and Brooklyn Nine-Nine coming up very, very soon. And I will see you in the next full uncut reaction, reaction highlights, or reaction video. Bye!